Hello, welcome to some more Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Urge. Hi, Kira Fox Warrior. How's your day going? We're doing some more Dark Urge madness. Slaughtering many Githyanki probably here very soon. We're approaching level 7, so we'll be leveling up probably within this stream here. But we're gonna start walking on down towards this Githyanki Creche. I think we could probably go with healing our bird friend here because he looks a little injured. Had my finger rolled up in a car window today. That sounds awful. I hope it's not too bad and it's just a minor injury that is healing as we speak. My bird fell asleep. Oops. That's alright, they'll wake back up in a second here. Maybe. Wake up, Birdie. I was trying to heal you. I wasn't trying to give you a nap. I laughed a lot. It's okay now. Well, that's good. Laughter is always, like, the best medicine, I'm told. But certainly not wishing any broken fingers or the such. So, good that it's all peachy as we speak. I think Weiss can strengthen the hell out of this wheel here with a little bit of guidance from Shadowheart, maybe. Not enough. Just barely missed it. I'm not gonna waste inspiration on it, but someone else could give it a shot.
Damn, completely stuck. I wonder when it was used last.
My mom was the culprit, so she was concerned. She was concerned she broke it. I would be too. You know, that's you know, like, I'd probably be freaking out, like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay? So yeah.
Good. With great effort, great reward. So I hope.
Well, apparently Lae'zel's got more muscles than Weiss. But we're not even going to take that down. Probably we're going to take the long road here. With this elegant chest. When I told her to roll the window down, she rolled it up more. Other way! Other way! Gosh, I had to have been like panic there. Stop, you're crushing it more! We have to speak to Elminster, but I'm not sure if he's even going to spawn given the fact that Gale's severed hand is currently in my inventory. So yeah, he might not want to speak to us. That's what I screamed. LOL. Other way! Reverse, reverse! A true moment of genuine panic, but hopefully something that y'all will be able to look back and laugh on. Like, hey, remember that time when you almost broke my finger in the car window? Back it up, Tare! Back it up! That's exactly.
Something over there.
Go on, Tare! What you doing? A classic video that will always live on in my brain. It seems like Elminster has nothing to say to us, because Gale is currently out of commission, so to speak. She did it to my older brother when he was 15. Oh, so it's a pattern. Okay. We got a little bit of a window menace in the family. Now it's like anytime she puts her finger on the window button, y'all are gonna like flinch. What are y'all doing back there? Getting blown up by some repulsion mines, apparently. No one died, though, or got hurt. Let's get our Shield of Thralls on Lae'zel here. With our Master Elith in mind. Yep, waiting for her to do it to my little brother. I mean, at this point, it's just like a family tradition, like a rite of passage. Like, everyone's gonna be looking at little brother like, alright, well, you know it's your turn coming up next. It's not a matter of if, it's just when. I'm certain, you know, she didn't mean it. It was probably an act. Probably. Uh-oh. Anyone die?
Just as I expected.
Okay, thankfully they're all behind. I'm not detecting these repulsion mines in a timely manner, it seems, but I see this one here at least. Pretty much. Okay, can y'all stop cowering over there? It's not that serious. Shadowheart and Astarion. Or are you too scared to make this jump here? What if I fall? It could be dangerous. Who laid all these freaking traps on this mountainside here? I mean, is it the Gith, or is it just some sick person that wanted to blow travelers off the side of the mountain?
I've got nothing left to take, so you might as well shove off.
That's a lot of attitude from a little bird.
Maybe I wouldn't be so little if I had a proper dinner and a nest.
Let's see. Is that why you're grumpy then? You're hungry? Attack. Well, yeah, we gotta attack the bird. We're the Dark Urge. No! He flew away. He's too fast for us, but we'll take this key.
Dreamin' red.
Dreamin' red.
Exactly dressed for hiking mountains. Shame we couldn't procure some pack mules or horses.
Horses? Perish the thought. Those ill-tempered beasts are prone to biting.
That's rich coming from you, Astarion.
So are you, but we
Exactly.
don't we?
And I'm not offering any rides, if that's what you're thinking.
Only I get to ride Astarion, if you know what I mean. Who's burying a loot in the ground?
What's in here?
There's such peaceful music for this murder that's about to happen once we get to the creche. You know, you just gotta really admire the scenery before we destroy this whole place.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Greater Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. I'll take that. This is a very Dark Urge thing. We're just looting shrines here. I don't care to read prayers. Weiss is not a religious man. I just want to steal the gold and your tonics and be on my way. Trying to get every inch of this place explored, but a lot of it's just trees, so we'll pick some berries along the way, some balsam.
Believe we're a
Balsam's good for burns,
Once
by
we're
the way.
inside, let me do the talking.
Oh yes, of course, we'll let
Just
you
to
do the
be clear.
talking, Lazo.
You're going to lead us into a nest of Githyanki marauders, and we're supposed to trust that will end well for us.
Is that a problem?
Is that a problem?
More a sign of the times, I suppose.
I sense danger up ahead.
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
That guy looks like he's been in the sun too long.
No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Hey! Only I get to kill! We're just gonna take them out for a little bit of extra experience. And plus, they don't close the door, so we can just walk right on in. Let's see. Apparently, Astarion already used all of his spell slots. I don't even know when that happened. We'll just do a cunning action dash to get a little closer here. My lord, Astarion. Okay, he's ready to kill right away, it seems. Let's take a shot on her. Astarion got the memo. He's finally starting to understand the kind of guy he's traveling with. Looks like the bit rate's tanking a little bit. It's a little choppy. I'm not sure if that's how it is when everyone else is in. Might be able to lower the settings here. Let's go to medium, see if that helps. Yeah, if y'all are ever noticing choppiness in the stream, feel free to let me know, because I'm trying to keep an eye on it, but when combat happens, it's like so much to look at the same time. If medium's not doing it, we can go to low settings. The resolution's supposed to be lowered, but it looks like it's, at least on my end, it looks like it's still like 1920 by 1080 when it's not supposed to be that high. Not sure if Lae'zel's gonna be able to get close enough, like right here.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it.
Girl, do not tell me what
Stay
to do.
away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take
Looks
it from
decently smooth. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I don't know if it's like my playback is just choppy or if it's actually choppy, and that's always the hard thing that you have to kind of figure out. But we'll still keep it on medium settings because some of these battles can be kind of taxing on the frame rate. But I appreciate you letting me know. Goodness. I'm so far away that it's hard to get any range. I guess we're just gonna dash with Shadowheart, because she's not really close enough to do anything right now. Except for cast Spiritual Weapon, we'll go ahead and do that. No problemo. Much appreciated. Whack! Of course. Always leave it to the Spiritual Weapon to
The dance of death.
embarrass us.
Time to press ahead.
Did he say, behold the dance of death? I'm gonna have, like, every monk that I play in D&D say that from now on. Buddha! Well, that's that there. I don't know what happened to the halflings. I don't know if they ran off or if they died.
Very well.
This one's dead. The other ones maybe just ran away.
Find the cultists. Could be a good thing.
So I think we're going to go ahead and just long rest here because we're missing a lot of spell slots on Shadowheart, and Astarion's got no spells left. And I think we got the camp supplies that we can afford it. I'm not sure if anyone wants to talk to us. The Spiritual Weapon's still hanging around for a long rest. Glad I get to sleep next to a glowing halberd. It's the baby! Yeah, I can't harm him.
Hurts.
Even as an evil guy. You're hurt. Let me see. And plus, I'm pretty sure my girlfriend would kill me if I harmed the owlbear. My husband made me a halfling in his playthrough. His way of telling you that you're short. It's barely scratched. It'll be fine. Hold still. I'll make it better. I do have medicine proficiency. We'll go ahead and do that. Aw, Weiss has a soft
As the
side.
wound closes, the cub begins testing his weight on the leg.
Good. No hurt.
How did this happen?
Teeth. Claws. Bigger.
You fought something bigger than you. Why?
Strong. Fight. Win.
I threatened my husband if he didn't help the owlbear. I'm telling you, it's like, I can be a cruel person in this game, but when it comes to animals, I have a spot that just can't be pushed in that direction. Look at the veins on my arms. I'm so vasculine, I think, is that what they call it? When your veins are just popping out. God, it's not even fully grown and you're already in trouble.
Not trouble. Show you.
I swear you've grown since I last saw you.
He's a big fluffy baby now. Even Shadowheart agrees. Home. Pet him. Shadowheart approves. No one else does, but Shadowheart does. For some reason, we didn't get voice dialogue there. Look at Astarion just flipping shit around, playing with his knife.
Hello, my sweet.
No, you cannot feed on me. I don't want that bloodless condition. You feed on the enemies. Wait, I missed that. What did he show you? Astarion didn't show me anything. He was just flipping a dagger around, but we petted the owlbear. Oh, and looks like Scratch wants to talk to us. Let's talk to the bestest of boys. No, the cub, he said, not trouble, show you. He didn't show me anything. I don't know, it ended the dialogue after that. What you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can
He
tell
got
me.
a bone!
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
He's a good boy. Pet him. I already petted him once, so we're not going to get extra approval, but every time I talk to him, I'm required to pet him. Show you that he not trouble, I guess. He cute! They're all fluffy cuties. Even makes a... When Weiss smiles innocently, it still looks like he's about to murder someone, so I know I did good with the character creation. Alright, Scratch. Let's play fetch. Go get the ball! Oh god, my cape's glitching out. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Alright, long throw. I gotta do the longest throw I can get. We're playing long. I don't want to make sure I don't throw it off the cliff though. I thought that was going farther than that. Bestest of boys. Alright, that's all I can afford to do right now, Scratch. I'm sorry.
Oh, another banty-legged gobshite. What do you want with basket?
Are you happy here?
Oh, less talking, more killing.
That's the kind of guy I like in my party.
Basket is bored. Basket wants to murderize.
Oh, we'll get there. There'll be plenty of killing soon. Oh, rude! Alright, let's get our buffs for the whole team here. I always like casting Aid at the beginning of the day, especially because we got this Pearl of Power amulet, which lets us recover that spell slot right away. Hashtag Goblin Life. That's me! That's me! Well, I hope you don't want to murderize everything you see. But in D&D, not such a bad thing. A lot of things need murderized, you know. I think we can have Astarion do Longstrider on everyone. His gentle touch here. We're just abusing the crap out of ritual spells here. Also, you should do a full stream one day just playing fetch with Scratch. Well, if we're going to do that, then we're going to have to do it in different settings.
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
But I'm not sure Weiss's Bloodlust could handle 3 hours of not killing something. However, we could always do it with another character.
Smiting the undead to make way for new blood.
Look at all these buffs we got on freaking Weiss here. He's like a walking status sheet. Yes, do it! It is tempting, I do have to say. Rags. These rags carry a faint grayish odor that all old clothes seem to carry with them. A whiff like the dust of moth wings. Ugh. Nasty. That's straight foul, I say. I feel like it'd be super hard to climb these vines, but they just do it like their athletic prowesses. More Weiss than them. Come on, y'all are slow. Hurry up. I gotta practice punching while I wait for y'all. The bird probably will just fly up here. Is the bird even with us? Or did it somehow get separated again? Oh, there it is. My 6-year-old was literally just talking my ear off and is now dead asleep next to me. I mean, that's just how kids are sometimes. They're just bundles of energy, and then they just crash hard. And it's insane how it's just like 1 second they're just blah, 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 and then just sleeping 5 minutes later.
Keep them busy.
Statues are never a good
We
sign.
have to fire the lance.
Well, yes, there are talking statues. I'm not sure if that's related to any kind of quest, but
That's curious.
I'm just going to admire the craftsmanship while I punch down this barricade.
Here we go.
Anything behind this oak door here? Oh yeah, this is how we get into the temple, the back route. Man, we got 280 experience just for getting in the temple? Not bad, I'd say. Can I punch down these gates? I feel like that'd be more epic than unlocking them. Has to do at least 22 damage, but it's weak to bludgeoning, so that means we can totally do it. I need a couple good punches here, Weiss. There we go. Just busting down steel gates with my fist. And a potion of mind reading. I'll take that. I wasn't trying to close the door there. Let's go ahead and hop up in here.
What do you mean, too drunk? It's not possible.
It's not possible to be too drunk. It's just not possible. Oh God! I didn't think me punching him would cause him to explode. Talk about explosive fist right there. The Fist of Fury. These guys are blissfully unaware, and I love it. I just kind of have a desire to just cast Fireball in this entire room.
This reeks of alcohol. Let's watch my fire.
Someone's trying to mess with our ale! Do I want to just firebolt this whole place and just see what chaos will erupt from it? Firewine Belly, what is that status here? Drunk on Firewine has disadvantage on Charisma and Dexterity checks. If the drunk entity is killed with fire, a Firewine explosion occurs. Okay, well, I think we know what we have to do here. There we go. Oh, I know why he exploded, because Weiss has fire on his fists. Yeah, with the gauntlets that we have. It took me a second to kind of understand what the heck happened there. Astarian just going for the kills. Can we get Basket to jump in close enough? Right here, maybe. Critical miss! Kira, I'm jealous. I'm gonna have to knock my 8-year-old out for him to go to bed sooner than 11. Yeah, it is a struggle with all children. But especially with our 8-year-old. Let's see. Let's do the absolute power here. Very, very nice, Shadowheart. Oh God! He's setting the whole place on fire. Stop him, he's a madman. Okay, that's a really roundabout way to get to the target. And apparently it only used that much movement, which I don't believe. So we got 13 to 24 damage on a strike, so this will probably kill him, and it's going to cause explosions as soon as we do, but I'm all down for the chaos. I love the chaos. Weiss just is so excited to cause these explosions all over the place. Let's throw some alchemist fire. Let's see. These little two right here, maybe. Nice little path right there. I don't know if I can reach him. I think I can. May chaos take the world! May chaos take the world! Wow, that did not as much damage as I was hoping, but that's alright. I mean, wrong game, but still. I'm also a little jealous. Jealous of chaos taking the world? As you should be. Oh, come on, Lae'zel. You had an 80% chance to hit it. No, a narcoleptic kid. I mean, I think that does come with its own struggles in a way, because you know, you never know when you're just going to be like in a grocery store and suddenly he's asleep on the floor. Morse Curta, whatever he said. Almost got the kill, but maybe Basket can finish it off. There we go. Oh, let's see. Let's do a magic missile here. We'll do a spiritual weapon. And then maybe get Shadowheart out of the burning fire. Oh, it does. I could imagine. That's why he stays in the cart. True, he's probably still small enough to actually ride in the cart. Because I know that that's a sad day when the kids get too big to be in the cart. Then you have to always be watching where they're going 24/7. What she said. No, he's throwing snow! How could you take out the Raven? Now they're punching the spiritual weapon. Or throwing stones at it. He's actually just shorter than my 11-year-old, but weighs more than her. Boys do tend to have that extra weight with them. I guess we're just going to go for another explosive fist strike on it. Well, let's just do a ranged one. Maybe avoid the explosion this time. I think we'll do a flurry of blows on one of these ones here. Let's do a pushing one, knock this one off. Sir, why is that such a case? I guess we'll knock this one off then. Oh my goodness! That looked very extreme there.
Victory awaits.
I'm not sure how the party feels about just drowning in fire here. He gets mistaken for 8 to 10 most days because he's a very big kid. I think that's how I was growing up. A lot of people just thought I was older than I was. Should I smite this guy? I think we're gonna smite. Oh, there's a level up right there. Yeah! Smite him! Oh, and look at Astarion. Losing concentration on Hunter's Mark with 1 damage. Pathetic. Poor performance, Astarion. Let's maybe Misty Step. That's what I'm feeling. Apparently, I cannot hide here, so we're just going to go for a normal attack. Let's lacerate. Alright, he'll take 2 bleeding damage on the next turn, so that's all we need there. You can just go invisible and stay right there, Basket. So you don't burn up. As for these two, I think they're due for... What punishment shall you seek out today? I think a firebolt. On this one. No, he's bleeding. I just want the explosions, even though I'm standing right next to them. Maybe not the fireball. Let's do a bracing range. And we'll just do range attacks. Try to minimize the damage we're taking. There we go. 19 damage. Man, why couldn't you do that on the first attack, Shadowheart? Oh, well, that one just blew up. As they do.
Breathe deep and move.
Alright, this fire needs to go away now. And then we'll probably do a short rest just to get all of our health back. Does this fire ever go away? That's the real question we want to ask ourselves. There's actually one more guy here. But maybe we'll wait for the battlefield to simmer down a bit. We'll level up while we're waiting. Monk level 7. The real question is, do I want to start multi-classing at this point? And I think the answer is yes. I'm going to go into Rogue. So we can get expertise in something here, and well, 2 things for expertise and 1 extra thing here. Probably athletics for the one that we don't have. Expertise in intimidation, because being the Dark Urge, why would you not? And we got stealth, athletics, insight, medicine, perception. I'm going to do expertise and insight, because I think having high insight rolls is really useful. I'm not really worried about sleight of hand, because that's what we got Astarion for. And I'm more strength-based monk than anything. We won't really be sneak attacking, though, because, or at least not with our fists we won't be. But we can still sneak attack with ranged weapons. Lae'zel's going to go to Warlock level 2. We'll probably give her Dissonant Whispers here. So we got Agonizing Blast, Armor Shadows, Devil's Sight. We're going to give her Devil's Sight because Githyanki actually don't have any dark vision. So that's going to be useful. I kind of want Agonizing Blast, but she only has 14 Charisma, so it's only adding +2. Armored Shadows, Beast Speech, Fiendish Vigor, Mask of Many Faces, One with Shadows, Repelling Blast, and Thief of 5 Faith. I think we'll do Devil's Sight and Repelling Blast. If we ever need to, like, push people off some ledges with Eldritch Smite, or Eldritch Blast, excuse me. And that seems pretty good to me. Shadowheart, let's see. We can either put her a level 6 cleric to get the War God's Blessing for our allies, or give her a subclass for wizard here. Abjuration, Evocation, Necromancy, Conjuration. What does Conjuration even do? You can call forth rain whenever you want. pretty lame. I think we're gonna stick away from Conjuration. It's never been a favorite school of mine. I want Illusion to be cool, because you can do Minor Illusion as a bonus action, but I just don't use Minor Illusion that much, but I like the idea of an Illusion Wizard. Divination is usually my go-to. And then we have Enchantment. Except for I don't like charming enemies that much. So I'm thinking... for now, we're just going to put her at Cleric level 6. We're going to stick with that for now. And maybe we'll look at Wizard level 2 at some later point. Don't need no protection from evil and good. We got Glyph of Warding. And Mass Healing Word. I think I messed up all my spells here. I don't use Cure Wounds. Where'd my aid go? Glyph of Warding, Mass Healing Word, Regular Healing Word, Command. I don't use Bane ever. Don't use Inflict Wounds, really. We'll use Sanctuary. Hold Person, probably. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. And finally, Astarian's getting his first feat. So we're going to go with Ranger level 4. Don't really have any spells I want to replace, but we're going to give him the... he should have the archery feat here, or fighting style. Yeah, we're going to give him an ASI for right now, and then we'll get archery later. Increase Dex and Con. So we'll just get rid of Sneak Attack melee here, because we're never going to be able to use it, really. And we'll keep Sneak Attack range as an option.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Man, Shadowheart is just getting overwhelmed with spells at this point. Not a bad thing, though. More spells is always good for a cleric and wizard multi-class here. Oh, I guess we got Disguise Self. I didn't even realize we had that. Alright, let's get our Raven back out here. Now that the fire's all gone.
Let's get going. I have such a headache.
That helped.
Alright, now we quick save, so we don't have to worry about the game crashing and redoing all that. But there is one more barrel here. Let's actually have Shadowheart blow it up here. Where is my firebolt? Oh, I guess it didn't blow up for some reason.
Mind never quiet.
Is that common? It does it a lot on my PC, the game crashing, that is. It's not super common, but this game is it's very demanding, so you have to have a good PC to run it, like in high settings especially. It has happened for me, so, and this is one of them games where you want to save a lot, because having to redo fights gets pretty annoying, as I'm sure my darling girlfriend could definitely agree with that statement. I was wondering what was happening there for a second. I got dashboarded on my Series X, yeah, and I'm pretty sure, like, when she was playing, it'd been a while since she saved, and when you get those crashes like that, like, it just makes you want to just basically just, you know what, I think I'm done for the night, which I think is what happened, and you're like, I'll play it later, because I don't have the strength or energy to redo all that shit again.
Future.
I almost yeeted my controller. As you should. Sorry, my nose is like particularly itchy on the left side specifically, so I need a moment to scratch the snaws, as they say. Okay, that's much better. It actually crashed, froze everything, and overclocked my 3090 GC and fried it. Holy shit. Oh, that sounds like a serious crash there. I can say that I don't think that's that common, so that must have been like a weird, rare scenario. But I have heard horror stories of stuff like that happening on games sometimes. I think Elden Ring had a couple PCs broke when they tried to run that. Starion actually has the most health out of anyone now that he got that 16 constitution.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Promiscuous. Those little pussycats are allergic to magic. Better watch my spells.
Okay, so no magic on these guys, or shit will get nasty. Let's do a... Well, can't cast Hunter's Mark, that probably counts as magic. I was so mad, and now I'm running a 2060. To be fair, it might not have been the game that did it, depending on how long you had that PC, it might have already been on its way out the door. But, you know, if you had just gotten it recently, or like within the last, like, year or two, it might have been the game that fried it. Because, like I said, there's some games I've heard of doing that before. I want to catch Scorching Ray so bad, but I'm pretty sure I remember this fight being awful if you start casting magic. Do my fists count as magic when you're blowing up from fire and necrotic energy?
A fine day for murder.
It was like a year old when that happened. Yeah, probably not a fault on the computer then. Something happened with the game that caused that, I'm guessing. I need basket out of the way so Weiss can get here. Just a little bit. Not enough to do an opportunity attack. Still standing, it looks like. But yeah, I think at this point now, every single one of my party members are multi-classed. And that's kind of the normal for me. I don't tend to like to play straight classes. Usually I think like it's more powerful and fun to mix and match. But I don't tri-class very often. And everything was brand new when it happened. Oh yeah, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Do these guys have dexterity modifiers? Oh yeah, 16. We'll do a concussive smash. Guided strike? Yeah, sure. Well, there goes the Raven. He only had 1 HP, so that was bound to happen. Oh, I just stunned like all of them. Okay, I don't think smites count as magic, even though it consumes a spell slot. I'm willing to give it a try. Nope, doesn't count. That's nice. The Hubs was more upset than I was, truly, but I had to fix it. Oh, the husband, yeah. Well, were you able to fix it? Because you said it was fried. I thought that meant it was, like, toasted. Like, kaput, essentially. I'm guessing it still costed some money, but, yeah. Ouch, these guys have a nasty bite.
Still in control. Just.
Alright, starting. Let's bring the Raven back out again. Yeah, the motherboard was good. The graphics card was just done for. Okay, so yeah, motherboard. I thought that's what you meant when you said it was fried. His buddy gave him a spare graphics card. Took 6 months to fix it, as my hard drive ended up corrupt. My God. Yeah, that is horrifying. I wouldn't be surprised if you were like, I don't want to play this game ever again. I think the strangest thing that I've ever dealt with playing a video game, starting, go ahead and finish this guy off real quick. I was playing a game called Warhammer Vermintide 2, and I had a hacker get into my lobby, and he went onto my profile and saw that I recently was playing a game called Saints Row 3. and he made it so that every time that I launched the game, it started playing trailers for Saints Row 3 from like a YouTube link. It would set it to play it, and I could not find a way to turn off the video. Like the link was like embedded into the launching of the game somehow. Weirdest thing ever. And the only time that it went away is when they did several updates to the game to fix that as an issue, maybe? One day it just kind of fixed itself after we had a couple updates come through. But it got to the point when, like, every time I launched that game, it was driving me crazy, and I just refused to play it until it got fixed, and I didn't think it was ever going to get fixed. That's crazy, yeah, indeed. I deleted Apex and Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just playing Minecraft on this computer now, nothing else. Does Shadowheart have level 4 spells yet? Oh, yes, she does. She can start learning level 4 stuff. Okay. So, greater invisibility, maybe? We can, or Dimension Door. Let's do Dimension Door for Shadowheart. I gotta get my freaking scrolls organized here. Gust of Wind, Ice Storm. I don't use Ice Storm that much. I think the only level 4 that I really want would be Dimension Door. Because that's always very useful to have. We have a lot of games still, but I was angry, lol. As I would be too. I mean, you know, that's... computers and really all consoles can do it too, like Red Rings of Death on the Xboxes, but technology can be very fickle sometimes, and incredibly frustrating when stuff like that happens. I'm not really sure what's the point of that barricade. Survival thing here. Just a tourmaline ring and 56 gold, but I guess that's 56 gold that we didn't have. Oh, we're climbing these roots up here. Okay. My PlayStation 4 fried itself, and we had a few in the disc tray. Oh, so you couldn't even get the game out of the disc tray? You probably could get it out if you had like some tweezers and yanked the disc tray out. Oh, here's the giant eagles right here.
Intruder! In my nest! This area was meant to be safe. Savior, get behind Mummy.
Attack! Which one's Xavier? The ancient giant eagle? Or this one? Probably that one's Xavier, I'm guessing. I currently have it taken completely apart till I get a new motherboard and disc tray. Yeah, I mean, if my PlayStation 4 ever fries, which it's bound to happen at some point, knock on wood, I'm probably just going to get a PS5 at that point. I don't see a point in getting their PS4 since it's starting to become kind of an outdated console. My God, 48 hit, 48 damage. Starin, you're disgusting. I love you. Practically brought him down to no health right away. Wow, these guys don't get extra attack. I guess they're just level 4 giant eagles. I'm getting entangled all over the place, though. No one's succeeding these stream saving throws, apparently.
It's
screeching for help.
There's more giant eagles nearby, supposedly. I wonder if I can thread a glyph of warding here. Nah, not even close. I couldn't remember how big that area of effect is. I kind of want to haste. I'll go ahead and haste Lae'zel. And we'll just jump closer here. Get away from these vines. Lae'zel's going in for the smites. Actually, we're gonna Hunter's Mark first. Nope, I already used Hunter's Mark. Just kidding. Smiting. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't send that eagle into a rage. Well, it did call for help, so I don't know if we're going to have more arrive here. I like my PS4. I have so many good memories with it. I love my PS4, yeah. I mean, I played so many good games on that. Like, all the Dark Souls games. Elden Ring. Base PS4 ran Elden Ring just fine for me. Well, there's no one else here, really. So I guess the call for help didn't go very far.
I bet you were a powerful weapon wielder.
What? Who are you talking to, Lae'zel? Me? Oh, you're talking about this. This Lathander's weapon here. So there is a chest that I want to get to. Looks better in my Series X, lol. I mean, that's fair, yeah. I think even Baldur's Gate 3 looks really good with the lighting on your Series X sometimes. However, my computer can, like, run this game with, like, graphical mods and everything, but I just kind of keep it on low settings for streaming quality to not tank. The Morning Lord's Bulwark. Lathander's Warding Light protects this door from any harm dealing less than 50 damage. And it's got how much health? 24? I mean, Lae'zel could probably just slash through that. If she does... How much damage? Nah, even vulnerable, I'd have to literally roll 20 and get a high roll on that.
No one's stopping
So,
me.
probably another way to get through that then.
Should mind my step.
This whole place is hard to navigate for me.
What's that?
Oh yeah, we just punch our way through the crumbling wall here.
Guardian of Faith spell. And a remarkably long-lasting one at that.
So, given the fact that it doesn't attack us unless we're in range of it, I think we can just, like, shoot it a bunch. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't do anything because it's just sitting right there. You silly little Guardian of Faith. Thinking you can do things sitting there. Whap, 5 damage. I'm like barely outside of its attack of opportunity area. There it goes.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I love picking up random bones. It really does something for me.
Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
Lae'zel, we've barely been battling. You need to calm down. So I think there's like 3 ceremonial weapons we have to get around here. Come on, y'all, get up on up the vines. Do I have a purple cape? I guess it is purple. Maybe we should dye that red to fit with everything else. Although the red and purple isn't a bad combination. Maybe I just keep it as it is. Either way, let's get our Featherfall here. There's a certain chest around, like right there is where it is, I think. Has a very good helmet. The Holy Lance Helm. Smite the Graceless. Creatures who miss their attack rolls against the wearer must make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d4 radiant damage. So you combine this with other stuff that does radiant damage, like the luminous armor. When the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. Yeah, every time they miss you, they'll take that radiant damage, and then a radiant shockwave comes out. Problem we're having here, though, is
No time to rest.
Lae'zel already has a lot of good gear on her. But I might change out the Grim Skull helm for this. Maybe. I get +1 to Constitution saving throws. That's pretty nice. But Lae'zel doesn't really concentrate on a lot of stuff either. I am conflicted. Having resistance to fire damage is pretty big, because fire damage is very common. I think we're just going to stick with the Grim Skull helm for now.
Blood whispers.
And we'll keep that helmet for later use if we decide we need it.
Never wanted the easy path.
Some of that gear you get in Act 1 just stays useful throughout like the whole game. I don't know if everyone can make that jump. Yeah, I think these guys are kind of stranded here. Let's actually go ahead and just warp and go back. Alright, well, I think it's about time that we head inside and speak to some of these Gith. I think Lae'zel's dying to meet them.
Beloved Morning Lord, I
I must request of thee a reverential reverie. I visited this place in a forlorn and forgotten age to lay mine eyes upon the blood of Lathander.
Oh, we get in the blood of Lathander. You ain't gotta worry about that. That's probably going directly to Shadowheart once we get it.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
My purpose is to reap death upon you. I would love to say that, but I want to kind of go through this place peaceful for now before we can take them all out. Allow Lae'zel to answer. We'll get the approval for Lae'zel. Let her answer.
Seek the Sathisk.
And Shadowheart hates that.
You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlaakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Kreshjalak watches you.
You're gonna regret that threat later. Just you wait.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Permitted to walk so freely. Such a lack of discipline would be punished severely in Kalir.
This is only a taste. Kachoki! We are training to fight Gake. You think they will hesitate?
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid. Orphe...
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Istark! Let's see. I'd bring him to the edge of death, leave him asking why he deserves to live.
You? Tuskva. My students do not waste their time fighting such weaklings. But as we seem so intent on doing things differently today, why not? Take a dagger, stranger. This exercise requires nothing more than a blade and a backbone.
A dagger's not really my style. I just multi-class into rogue, so I'm still getting used to it.
What are you waiting for? Begin!
I refuse. There has to be a better way.
Gillick. Kill him and put us all out of our misery.
End him! Shred him with the dagger dance! Shadowheart's gonna probably leave the party with all the disapproval we're getting.
Ah, a true warrior's kill. Quick, bloody, and a scream to curdle the stomach juices of Vlaakith herself. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already.
Hope everyone enjoyed the show.
Well on your way to being gate food.
Ooh, they got a fancy little levitating bed. Oh, isn't that fancy?
Ah, our bloodthirsty interloper. Your demonstration was most impressive.
Cruelty carves cunning. It has made me what I am.
My students earn the most silver swords of any Kresh under Vlaakith's command. Their potential may not be apparent to your untrained eye, but my methods never fail to extract it. It is up to them to deliver on this potential. They know the punishment if they fail.
We could cast Speak with Dead on him. Do I have a potion of, or a scroll of disguise self, maybe? I do not. I don't think he's going to speak to us since we killed him.
The corpse seems willing to speak, but not to its killer.
Fair enough. I don't think I'd want to speak to Weiss either. Look at that glowing crystal vase. Alright, before we buy anything from her, let's see if we can get Astarion to steal some things.
I don't know. It's rather dark down here, Rustin.
Oops.
You pushed your luck too far. Time.
It's only a 16 DC. We should be able to do that. One more go for it, Astarion. You can do this.
There's no talking your way out of this.
Why am I so cursed with pickpocketing rolls? If I'm not mistaken, I think she's got 777 gold. So I should be getting lucky here.
Seems you've pushed your luck too far.
Come on, Astarion. You just gotta get a little bit of grease on the hands. The old, whop-tui, and then give it a good rustle on the purse.
There's no talking your way out.
My goodness. Sometimes I question if I really do have expertise in sleight of hand with Astarion. There we go. Now we have to get him out of here before he gets caught. Okay, so she's not going to want to sell anything for a little while, so we'll come back to her later, because she's going to be exploring the whole place for the thief, essentially.
On my way. Here goes nothing.
Let's talk to this guy that's cleaned the floor.
I've not met an Istik before. Do you all look like that?
Do you all look like noseless frogmen? And no, we don't all look like that. Weiss is particularly terrifying. Alright, here's the Zathisk. Finally made it.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
What is this little brat doing here following us? Are you... Go away. Wonder if it has babies somewhere? I have half a mind to push you out that door.
All is ash and meat.
Vertical incision.
Yeah, the fuck we do. We all look like this.
Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
It seems my
I am a child
beautiful
of death,
girlfriend
not a
is in
scarred
dire
rat
need of a
flesh.
nap.
Am I not due your respect?
And I could agree with that.
Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak, and I will decide what respect you're owed.
I'd prefer Lae'zel to speak on my behalf.
Lae'zel, is it? Fine. And be quick. My work is of vital import.
We carry Geich tadpoles and have done so for countless days, yet we show no symptoms. We must enter the Zaithsk.
You are infected, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
The Githyanki ears fucking kill me!
Tadpole is special. Or you are.
They are quite,
We must
quite pointy, even more so than elves.
Go to the Zaithsk. I will ensure you are cured.
Actually, maybe I'll come back later. That's a funny response. You have my things.
Your gratitude is unnecessary.
They're huge! Right, we thought that the pointy knife ears were bad. They got the real knife ears.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithsk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Let's investigate it. Probably won't succeed this, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, well, okay, never mind.
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds and unseen planes.
Stand aside. My time has come.
Stand back, I'm going first.
I will not. I gave you my might. You will respect my charge.
You would still be hunting for this place without my guidance. I will be cured first.
You walk the line between
Lae'zel
confident and
approves.
arrogant. A beguiling turn of events. Go on, into the Zaithsk. I will follow.
Lae'zel's like, I like a man that talks back to me.
Made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something. You feel your parasite stir.
Do not fear. My experience in operating this machine is unparalleled. There is nothing on any plane stronger than a Zaithis for curing unwanted afflictions.
Let's lie down in the device.
Your body grows cold.
It's so comfy.
Its warmth sapped by the cold metal seat.
Never mind, it's cold metal
The
seat.
machine awakens.
Not that comfy. Oh, but it's a reclining chair. Very nice.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithis will do the rest.
I could just take a nap in this.
Magic weave themselves tightly around your head. The tadpole squirms and contracts. It's trying to hide. You realize the device is hunting your parasite, but it's doing so blindly. Without direction, your faculties could be permanently damaged. Your skull groans and bends under the pressure. Then, agony.
We're gonna make a save here because we got a lot of saving throws to go through. I have what is this? Intelligence? Yeah, not the best. We'll do resistance here. Okay, we got that one.
Through waves of torment, you search for the parasite's lurking presence. The device searches too. You sense its hunger, its craving. It wants the tadpole, but maybe something more.
It wants all of me.
Ignore the pain. Think of the tadpole. Think of it purged.
This torment. You must persist. You must be cleansed.
The parasite burrows deeper, sinking its teeth into your brain's exposed tissue. It sucks greedily.
It's like a
You feel
freaking
yourself
vacuum cleaner. It's gonna
ebbing
suck out my
away,
whole brain.
while the parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
Okay, is this another intelligence one? No, this one's wisdom. That's much better for us. Oh, but we get a freaking 2. Okay, well, we're gonna use inspiration. Barely got that one.
That's it. You're almost there. The Zaithis never fails.
The device yearns for the creature, for every part of you tainted by its presence. You will be consumed. The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building within it. This one is ancient. Rotten.
I'm turning into a god. Okay, we're gonna do a monk saving throw. Channel your key, flood the creature with your essence. Another high DC here. We literally just got it.
You pour yourself into the tadpole's putrid magic. Its strength multiplied. It unleashes on the machine. The two forces fuse violently together, your brain their conduit. Your body and mind drift apart.
That's terrifying.
You are being undone.
Woo! That's the best roller coaster I ever been on.
The room swims back into focus. Your mind is intact, yet unfamiliar. Inside it, the tadpole lives on, and you feel different.
No! The Zaithis! What have you done? My life's work gone. And yet you live. And so does your parasite.
Her voice.
Man, you should have had better construction.
An obsession bordering
There's our
on
expertise and insight right
There's a
there.
chance the parasite lives. She wants it.
Where's my intimidation option? We got performance and deception, which are both straight rolls. Let's see. Pretend the Zaithis wrecked your brain further. You don't know what she's talking about. You're wrong. The parasite's dead. I felt it die. Let's do performance. Pretend like we don't know what she's talking about. I'm doo-doo guy. I can't think no more.
The Zaithis must have damaged you when it was destroyed. Frustrating. I should have liked to have found out what happened. But I have no use for gibbering idiots. Leave me.
No! I followed the protocol!
Incredible. There's a parasite nearby.
I understand,
You should take a
Dream
closer
Guardian.
look.
Shush. Lae'zel's freaking out over here.
Skvar! The Zaithisk. It might have killed you. I felt your torment. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend.
Lae'zel is so, like, over her head in this belief of Vlaakith. Who could have tampered with the device?
There must be a Sharlak in this crash. A traitor. The sort that is hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Charai and inform him of the Zaithisk's tampering.
The Charai. Well, I want to loot the stuff in this room. But I guess we'll come back and get it later when we're raiding the whole creche. I don't want to start early fights.
On my way.
So what's our intimidation at right now? I am curious. We got 7. And that's with 10 charisma, too.
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
What a pathetic hatchery.
Istik are permitted to view the birthing pools now. These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
You could point out the traps, I'd definitely avoid them then.
Amusing. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
Lots of hearts, lots of love. I love you, sweetheart. I'm hoping your desire to nap is not too strong, but I'm right there with you. I am a little sleepy. Oh, okay. Well, let's try to disarm this repulsion mine. Oh, whoops, hold on. Try again. There we go.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed.
It's almost nap time, I swear to the goddess.
More time.
Well, it's not going to be a nap at this point. It's just going to be going to bed early.
I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
Let's see. I came here to steal an egg. I heard you're waiting for one last egg to hatch.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance, but I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness.
Just
It's
passing
the
all
voice
the
of a
insight
man
checks
who's fought
now.
The inevitable for a long time.
I think it's fair that a monk is very insightful, you know? Our persuasion's not great, though, but we can try it. Why do you care so much about one dud egg? Yeah.
I do not midwife the birth of your young. Do not tell me how to care for mine. Time for you to leave, I think, Istik.
Alright, we'll take the egg later then. Maybe we could have, like, someone else try, though. I don't know, or we could just have Lae'zel give it a shot.
Not reaction.
I'm gonna punch this kid in the face if he's not asleep by 10. I mean, I don't blame you. You know, several nights of, like, 12:30 bedtime is, quite frustrating to deal with, I would say.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that you are not from Kreshilek. What are you doing here?
I wanted to see the hatchery. I didn't expect it to look so empty.
Almost all of the eggs in its clutch have hatched. We await only one more, which is taking its time. Most caretakers would not.
You note that the hope in his voice.
Lae'zel's also succeeding on these insight checks. Some eggs simply fail. Why do you care so much for this one? It's like 1 DC lower, maybe, because we're a good Yankee. And Lae'zel also failed.
It is a dangerous world out there. I'm sure you know that. We cannot afford to discard warriors because we are simply impatient. Time for you to leave, I think.
Well, we'll have each person give it a go, I suppose. Let's see how hard this guy is to persuade exactly.
What's next?
And Weiss, you need to get out of the acid bath, please. Shadowheart? What you doing there, Shadowheart? Practicing her kung fu, it looks like. Okay, well, I don't know why the game does this sometimes, but sometimes when you use the jump command, it glitches out a bit.
Best avoid that trap.
And it seems like Shadowheart is refusing to jump. So, Maybe Misty Step. I don't even have a scroll of it. Can you please just use your knees, Shadowheart? Give it a good jump. Alright, let's try a start instead. Gotta keep the fisticuffs ready. Well, apparently Shadowheart is ready to go at a moment's notice. She is deciding that she wants to multiclass into Monk. At least that's what it appears to be. Let's do a load. Sometimes that fixes it. Well, she tried the jump, but she fell on the acid now. There we go.
On I go.
Make way, losers. Shadowheart's gonna be the one to persuade him, maybe.
You can tell I was not expecting an Isti.
I like how fast he turned around.
What brings you to my hatchery?
He's getting tired of talking to us, so he's turning around really quickly.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable.
There we go. Shadowheart is the one.
This one deserves the same chance. You, tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it?
I will find another Kresh, one that's more forgiving.
The sword. Very well.
Okay, now we got some special boots to resist the acid damage.
Best avoid that trap. What is this place? Looks like a trap there.
Large green egg.
I'm wearing my
with an
new shirt to
uneven
King's
shell.
Island this weekend, I think.
You can see a vague
Ooh,
outline of
that would be a very nice shirt to
something
wear because it
within
looks like it's pretty comfy for roller coaster weather. Reach out and touch the egg.
The egg
Pretty.
is warm to the touch. The rough shell.
It's like a freaking
slate
alien egg.
beneath
I mean,
your
I guess they are
fingers.
aliens. But...
Whatever is within is stirring ever so slightly.
Gingerly stow it in the pack. Now the strange gas is enveloping us. We got the egg! We'll hand it to Lae'zel. Alright, let's get Lae'zel her normal boots back here.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Alright, Lae'zel, what you got to say?
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within.
Lae'zel
Keep
wants
it
to be a
close.
mommy.
Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. And don't you dare pass it to that.
Well, we don't have to worry about the lunatic woman because we gave her an owlbear egg. Does Lae'zel have anything else to say? I am curious.
To the Inquisitor at the creche. The Zaithisk's failure must be reported.
Hatchery with a single egg, how many does a clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or
If you ever want to get
Though I've
approval with
learned of crushes
Lae'zel,
that
you just
harbored a
ask her
hundred.
questions about Githyanki culture, because she loves talking about it. Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs?
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
I mean, you could just get, you know, surgeries done for stuff like that, Lae'zel. Or take some goddamn birth control. Does that exist in the D&D universe? Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki
She
chosen by
annoys
Vlaakith
the shit
herself
out of
to
me.
bear young. The Queen
Yeah, I
says
know.
well aware that
Jess
they slay, and how
has a
many
hatred
eggs they
for
must bear.
Lae'zel as
The
I do for
Shukiani
Sarah
cast their eggs in the
or
material
PB.
plane. In the
Sarah
astral,
respectively to Dragon
time
Age
barely
Inquisition and
passes.
PB for Mass
It is
Effect
a
Andromeda.
meticulous process, carefully timed so that
She's
the
grown
eggs
on me.
hatch at
I
once.
enjoy her as a character. I know that she's kind of a bitch because that's how her culture is.
Go on then.
The Crest training room was illuminating. Are Gith instructors always so brutal?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling.
I hate Sarah
A
too.
waste
We
of
all
time
hate
and
Sarah.
energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
She is quite arrogant, though. That's one thing that does get on my nerves about her. But I guess, you know, arrogance comes from warriors. Mighty warriors sometimes can be that way. That's incredible. I have no doubt they deserved it.
Of course. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
Alrighty. I think Lae'zel is probably going to be like almost maxed out approval. Yeah, relationship is exceptional. Character is thrilled with and very easily convinced by Avatar. Ironically, we're romancing Astarion and he's lower than Lae'zel right now because we're... As long as you just go to the crash, it's like...
If not over,
Lae'zel's approval can just skyrocket at that point as long as you're saying things that she agrees with. Let's go ahead and finally buy some stuff from her. She shouldn't be angry at us anymore, or searching for the thieves, so to speak.
Ugh, blood, rust.
God dang, this lighting is
scar?
bright here.
Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was
A
disgusting.
little redhead
but I didn't think
Githyanki,
it
that's
would be
a
like this.
interesting sight. Care to trade? I guarantee all my stuff's spotless.
Fine, but your paraphernalia had better be pristine.
Oh, I have nothing but the rustiest daggers to offer you. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Gloves of dexterity, we're definitely getting those. Sets the dexterity score to 18. King of the Undermountain King is also very, very useful. And that's pretty much all we can afford. So we're going to start selling some things here. Daggers, Githyanki swords, crossbows. Got a bunch of necklaces too. It's so hard for me to sell enchanted items because I'm always thinking like I'm gonna come back and use it at some point. And then it just stays in my inventory for the entire game. I will sell these Varsh boots though, because I know I'm never gonna use those. Acidic surfaces really aren't a very common thing to come across, I don't think. Probably can sell the gloves of missile snaring. I don't think we're going to use those anymore. They're useful for the beginning of the game. We can sell the Infernal Iron, because Karlach is not among the living in this playthrough. Sadly. I didn't do it, okay? Don't look at me. And I got all these scrolls to sell. Probably scrolls of web can go. I don't really ever use fire shield, so we can do that. Featherfall, we got boots for that. Probably get rid of Bestow Curse. Get rid of these cantrip scrolls here. Vampiric Touch, Witch Bolt. I suppose that will do for now. We'll get some arrows of many targets. And that's pretty much all we can really afford at this moment. Oh, I do want that one, though. When the wearer casts a spell that requires concentration, they gain 8 temporary hit points. I need 720 gold for that. So maybe there's some enchanted stuff here. We'll sell the Infernal Robe. And then we'll trade that out for the Vital Conduit Boots. And now we're at 57 gold, so we'll wrap it up there.
On your way, then.
I know, the selling is so exciting to watch. Let's see if anyone can benefit from having these gloves of dexterity. Lae'zel doesn't really need it because she's using heavy armor. We could respec Astarion into using it and drop his dexterity to 8, and then just push all of his other stats way up, but I don't really need any other stats high since he's just doing mostly rogue stuff. For right now, I don't think we're going to use it. We will have Astarion use the Knife of the Undermountain King, though.
There's no time to waste.
The Vital Conduit Boots. Who's concentrating on spells the most? Probably Shadowheart. Because Lae'zel really isn't ever concentrating on stuff. She has Bless, but I think that's like the... I have Crown of Madness, but most of her spells are going to go on Smites. So we'll give Lae'zel the Vital Conduit Boots. Now she got some Githyanki boots there. Let's give the pale pink dye to those Githyanki boots, see what that looks like.
What's next, I wonder?
Ooh, that's nice. Gives it a little pink tint on it. I forget what the third item is that I just bought. Oh, that we gave it to Astarion, the knife.
What path lies before me?
What y'all doing in here?
I can explain. The latest
Is it a
patrol have not
party?
returned. I'm sorry,
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chirai. You heard him! Go!
Looks like she's blind in one eye.
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Oh, the sass. For now, he says. Let's give her a talking to.
An Istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
There's a mind flare invasion in progress. Why is that not your priority?
You are well informed. My creche discovered the same. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an Inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Meanwhile, illithid sickness spreads right in front of us.
What does this weapon look like?
It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script. Stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it?
Seems like the wolf woke up from all of our arguing here. Yeah, I got what you're looking for.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Shemar Zala Vlakith. Give it to me.
Here we go.
No. No!
Apparently Shadowheart and Astarion did not like that.
Yes. There it is. Exactly as described. The Inquisition will finally come to an end. Ah! Trickery? Heresy? How did you...
I'm a magician.
I cannot? It appears you have been
Cool magic
chosen,
trick, huh?
Mystic. You are lucky. It is not for me to question why. Go, seek the Inquisitor below, and take the cursed thing with you.
Yeah, honestly, I'd just give it to her because I think it's the easiest way to get in here. We could fight our way in, but I like to just fight my way out of here.
The Inquisitor awaits.
Doing the old Trojan horse strategy where we just get in the deepest part and punch our way out.
What's inside? This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
That's saying something.
It's unnerving. This place makes my skin crawl.
Alright, do we have any potions of bloodlust? Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and use that on Weiss.
Don't know why it would be now.
Pink rose dye, ooh. Also do some alchemy. Then we got potions of flying. Potion of glorious vaulting. I think I'm sensing a battle fast approaching here. I can smell it on the horizon. So everyone's got healing potions. It's the smaller size healing potions though. I don't really have any of the big ones right now. I got some for Weiss. I could split those up a little bit, I suppose. We'll give 2 to each. Just in case we need them. Let's also have Lae'zel drink the greater elixir of arcane cultivation.
Our esteemed guest, please approach. We have much to discuss. My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geik slave vessel.
Right. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard enough druids died by your hands to make the deity Sylvanus himself weep. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us.
Man, this guy is ugly.
The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
I think in here is where we finally stand our ground. Let's see. What do I get in return if I give it to you?
The Geik are about to execute their grand
Peruse.
design and you seek to bargain. Pahakva. The weapon. Now.
You didn't answer my question. I'm not inclined to give away valuable things for free. You want it? Make an offer.
Is that so? Well then, humor me. What would you ask of an Inquisitor?
Coin typically, but anything of immense value will do. You Githyanki are disciplined warriors. I wish to learn your ways. Ooh, I do like that.
Gish war arts far eclipse the reckoning of Istic minds. However, you will readily witness our silver swords cleave putrid Geik flesh if you do but one thing: give me the weapon. Now.
Don't give it to him.
I will not let you take it.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
You can't trust him, Lae'zel. Follow my lead. I will choose the right path. DC of 21, and we literally have to get... What would that be? A 17 if we get a D4 on guidance? We got a 20. Great. Inspiration. When's the last time we saved? Okay, right there. Okay. Okay, well, I don't want to lose Lae'zel because she's the only remaining, like, person I have unless I'm recruiting a companion. So maybe there's a way I can get increased persuasion temporarily. Or we're just going to try and hope to get good rolls. I might have a ring that gives me +1 to persuasion. No, I don't think I do. We're just going to have to hope for the best.
My castle with our esteemed guest. You have... I took the weapon.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
The weapon. Is that so? How give...
Don't give it to him.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
Oh, this is going to be tough. Just give me a natural 20. Come on. I should have saved more inspiration dice for this moment. I forget how hard-headed Lae'zel is.
Our esteemed guest. You have... I took the weapon.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
The weapon. Is that so? How give me...
Don't give it to him.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
Come on, Lae'zel. Don't be a little whiny bitch. We gotta get a 17 if we're getting a D4 on the guidance, and that's if we get a D4.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Or a 4 on the D4, I mean.
Esteemed guest. I took the weapon.
Do it. Do not disobey.
The weapon. Is that so? Well then, humor me. You hold the key to thwarting the Gake grand design, and you ask me for coin? Petty trinkets? A fool's request. Denied.
That response is funny.
Don't give it to him.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
Oh, I just wish that I had an intimidation check on Lae'zel instead of persuasion. You look at Weiss's face, and he doesn't really scream a man of persuasive qualities. He's no Scanlan.
Our esteemed
And I'm getting tired of hearing him saying this.
Do it. Do not.
The weapon. Is that so? You hold the key.
Don't give it to him.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
Oh, Lae'zel. Why must you be this way? I think I'm starting to agree with you, babe. Lae'zel kind of sucks. At least when I'm not playing as a warlock or like a paladin that's got a high persuasion.
Our esteemed guest. You have a.
Told you, lol.
Do it. Do not.
I wouldn't mind so much killing her, except for the fact that all my other companions are dead. So I'm kind of left with having to work with her here.
The weapon. Is that so?
And I really don't want to,
Well then.
I don't want to recruit hirelings because they're so soulless and boring.
Don't give it to him.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
Oh, come on! That's like 2 20s I've gotten now instead of a 21. I just need a natural 20. Hopefully we're not doing this for the last hour of the stream. If not, we'll just start playing some music, some Disney tunes, and we'll make a little sing-along out of it.
Our esteemed guest. You have. I took the weapon.
Don't
do it.
We'll get some Little Mermaid songs. We'll play some Under the Sea.
The weapon. Is that so? You hold a
Don't give it to him.
Do not try me.
Well, I'll probably lose copyright, or I'll get copyright striked if I start doing Disney songs. So maybe something other than Disney. There's the crit 20. Jeez, quick save right there.
I hate that you speak the truth. Choose. Your path is mine to follow.
We are keeping the artifact.
Our fate is forged. Mother Gith, guide us.
Your illustrious adventure ends here.
Definitely get a copyright ban with Disney. Oh man, like 2 seconds of a Disney song and you'd be you'd be screwed. Okay, so he has legendary resistance. Affected enemy has a +10 bonus to its next saving throw. It can use this 3 times. So we're really not going to probably use saving throws much on him. Also, I totally got Astarion's stuff messed up here when I gave him his new weapon. Let's switch this stuff around real quick. Otherwise it's going to bother me. I think I'm going to use Hunter's Mark on him.
Morse Kirk.
Go for the sneak attack. Alright, Weiss is just going to pummel the crap out of him. Do some stunning strikes here. I've been MIA as fuck. LOL, been listening though. Hey, what they call that? Lurking? Lurking in the streams is always a welcome thing. Alright, this guy's going down, no problem. He's stunned, so we'll go for another guy real quick. That guy doesn't have much health. I'm not too worried about him. Let's get him out of the way. We'll just do a flurry of blows here. So let's see. We can do Fairy Fire maybe. Or we can just go for more damage on this guy. We can start throwing javelins. Probably what I'm going to start doing.
First step is the hardest.
Alright, sorry, I had to scratch my ear there. I think I'm going to do Darkness, actually.
Nocturne.
Okay, easy opportunity attack. We'll take that. Okay, I'm probably going to go with Spirit Guardians here. Or maybe Haste. Let's actually do Haste first. Well, Haste Lae'zel. And a spiritual weapon. We'll try to get right behind this guy here, just outside of the darkness area. Where was my opportunity attack on Shadowheart there? That was weird. I didn't get an option to do it. Okay, well, I lost concentration on Darkness because I'm prone, apparently. Basket used claws. Now we're not going to use ways or War God's blessing on that. All right, Lae'zel, it's time to bust out them smites. What was that? He had some like retaliation thing that did damage to us and then we lost. Oh, when you succeed a saving throw, the foe that caused the throw takes 1d4 psychic damage. So he succeeded a saving throw against being silenced. And then we immediately lost Hunter's Mark. Okay, well, at least we got one hit out of it. And he's out of the picture. Our poor little spiritual weapon didn't get a chance to attack before it ran out.
Over here.
Well, that wasn't so bad. That's on tactician difficulty too.
My queen. Skarsai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The deathless queen has spoken. You will obey.
Oh, we're gonna wave politely. Hi there.
I expected little of Istic education, but here
She's rude too, Lich. She's a fake god. She's just a really powerful necromancer. She's not even a real god, really.
Your choice of allies is most vexing. They do not become you, Lae'zel.
Chma Zala Vlakith. You know me.
Arlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before him. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istic, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
You keep calling me Istic, we're gonna have problems. Neither. It is mine by rights.
No! It is not yours. To own something is to know it. That weapon you carry. The astral prison. It is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire.
Bullshit.
As they live, the prison is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this!
You do have a cool crown, though. I'll give you that.
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne.
Lae'zel, quit licking her toes.
But know this. The cost of refusal is great.
Not merely great, Lae'zel. Eternal.
I can't do that. The person inside protects me from the absolute.
You are being lied to. I will be obeyed!
Skra! Do not defy my queen!
I'm defying her right now. Well, we'll play along for now and say we're going to enter. But I'm not hurting the Dream Guardian.
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the artifact. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must. You will not leave this room until it is done.
Barna's in. Our each step with purpose.
Oh god, that's so bright.
Vlaakith has spoken. Do not leave this room except to enter the prism. Turn your back on me, and you will feel my blade against it.
I'm getting real tired of you threatening me, Lae'zel. Do the companions have anything to say about all this?
Well, this is exciting. It's not every day you get to speak to a god queen, much less be bossed around by one.
See, I like exactly how Astarian thinks.
I can't believe I'm actually venturing into a Gith stronghold again, voluntarily. This had better pay off.
I'll admit that this could be a terrible idea, but we don't have much choice.
True. We're acting out of desperation. Let's just be careful. Any potential cure is useless if our heads are parted from our shoulders beforehand. They must want that artifact back badly if they're dispatching red dragons in pursuit of it. But we cannot afford to lose it. I wish I'd never been sent on this mission.
Hey, where was the other part of that dialogue? And it had better be worth it, she says. It seems to be important to your Mother Superior. I'm curious about that myself. Your mission is irrelevant to me. Let's just focus on getting rid of the tadpole. The rest can wait. It must seem important to Mother Superior.
Yes. And she acts as Lady Shah's voice amongst mortals. She must be doing the Night Singer's bidding. I just don't know what it all means. All will be revealed in due time, I hope.
Alright, and Lae'zel probably has some unique dialogue.
The Undying Queen has spoken. Insert the artifact into the Cresh's Planecaster. We will kill the threat inside, and I will have Vlaakith's eternal regard. She will cleanse me. She will ascend me.
If you think so, Lae'zel. But I, for one, am not quite sure. Go ahead and loot these guys real quick. We got this Circlet of Psionic Revenge, which would be really good on Lae'zel. I just can't decide if I want to replace the Grimskull helm, though, because that resistance to fire damage carries itself a lot. And we'd also lose Hunter's Mark. I'm going to go ahead and put it on. We'll change it out for now. Plus, it looks cool on Lae'zel. You know Weiss is about to be a little loot goblin here. What did that say? When one of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, you add your spell casting ability modifier to the damage dealt. Not super useful to me because I don't use cantrips that often. Skin Burster is a cool halberd. We'll carry that around until we decide to sell it.
Light on my feet.
Oh, there's my javelin I threw earlier. When the wearer deals thunder damage, lightning damage, or radiant damage, you inflict 2 turns of reverberation. I think we'll give that to Lae'zel here. Instead of the Gloves of the Growling Underdog, she can have that instead. Might see if I can dye those a different color, though. Maybe the black and furnace red here. Yeah, those look pretty nice. I know there's another boots for her. The boots of Stormy Clamor. I think it is. Lots of reports here.
Time to press ahead.
An opulent chest. All kinds of enchanted items here. You cannot fall prone while traversing icy terrain.
Is this it?
It's a good thing we have high strength because we are carrying the crap out of some weapons here. We'll hand some to Lae'zel real quick. Gonna lighten our load a little bit. And probably send all these camp supplies to camp. Alright, let's finally go ahead and jump into the astral prism here. And concentrating on the spell, the attacks deal additional 1d4 psychic damage.
Watch your back.
Let's give that to Astarion, actually. So whenever he's doing Hunter's Mark, he will do 1d4 extra damage. Where the heck did it go? There it is. Because we don't use invisibility that often with Astarion.
Don't do it.
Yes, I'm entering the astral prism.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement.
It's pretty! We went into motherfucking space!
Incredible. Space, unfettered from time. The astral plane. Just as I've dreamt it.
Well, Lae'zel seems excited at least. We got that permanent feather fall here with this astral gravity here.
Don't mind if I do.
So much weave moss and dead Githyanki's.
Need to find a way forward.
Looks like another inscribed Githyanki slate. I don't want that shit. Get out of here. And in addition, get him out of here. Oh, nice. He landed on the... Well, I guess he didn't... He's kind of levitating over there. He's practicing a new trick. As a matter of fact, let's get this guy out of here. Oh, he's too heavy to throw. Oh. Come on, Weiss. gotta flex those arms. You can throw a few dead Githyanki off this place. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on in here. Talk to our Dream Guardian. I don't remember what she even looks like, so this will be a new revelation for me.
In spite of all my warnings.
I know she's female, at least.
Come, we will talk in private. Just the two of us.
Follow the voice in.
I may have made a mistake trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki, but you just couldn't help yourself.
She's a little blonde-haired, blue-eyed high elf.
And now, you've come here to murder me.
Everyone always thinks I want to murder them. I just want to talk.
Very well. What do you want to know?
Who are you really?
I'm just like you, an adventurer from Baldur's Gate that was
As you should! Fuck her up!
Seeks to be free of
Him?
the absolute.
Question mark?
But unlike
Whatever.
you, unlike anyone else in any
Well,
plane,
true, it's kind of both.
I know Vlaakith's secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule, the end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you. But consider this. What reason
I think
have
everyone
I
in
to
this
deceive
game's lying to me.
you? want
I
the
don't trust
same thing
anyone.
as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning.
Cool sword, bro. Is this some kind of trick?
I already told you I protect you, that I saved you. If this was not enough to convince you, what more is there to say?
Blacketh be damned. If she wants you dead, she can kill you herself.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you.
I don't like the Dream Guardian, but I dislike
Blacketh
Blacketh even more.
To make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about.
But the Emperor will also die at some point. If you're such a threat to her, why hasn't she killed you already?
She is trying her very best to kill me by sending you. Vlaakith is lying to her people. She pretends to know how Gith destroyed the Mind Flayer Empire. In truth, she knows nothing. If the Illithid Empire were ever to return, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlaakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you.
I should have killed you. What's the power? That's a problem. Let her try.
She most certainly will. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You must go to Moonrise Towers. That is where the cultists are gathering. I hope you are ready to face Blackith's wrath. The entire Kresh stands ready to kill you in her name.
Good, more violence.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
Actually, I learned a few things. Your queen is lying to you.
Vlaakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Your mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance.
We'll show Lae'zel.
Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlaakith Tafkinazin. I see only madness. Vlaakith bears the full might of Tunarath's arms, and the covenant of the great Mother Gith. Skvar! We are leaving this place, now!
Why did it seem like she had like a half smile the whole time that she was discussing that with me?
The way is blocked now.
Oh, here's the portal out.
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. You promised ascension. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skageth!
Oh, calm down, Lae'zel.
What good? This heart of stone, for it to be shattered. She tests me. A trial of faith.
She's losing it. She's beyond delusion.
Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
Where's the option to just slap her to like wake her up? All this and you still stand by Vlaakith? You're as dull as you are stupid.
Silence! I must think.
feel like that was the first thing that kind of woke her up a little bit. Telling her like, you're just fucking dumb at this point. Alright, so here's for more combat preparation coming here. Where is, okay, I didn't see my companions there with me. They do need, some long strider, though. Starian, you mind helping them out with that?
Let's keep to the shadows.
Alright, we're gonna have a Starian take the front, see if we can get a sneak attack in here. Somehow these blind bats can't see us from here, but I'll take it. See if I can get like a slight bit closer here. Whoops. I kind of messed that up. I was supposed to have everyone else join the fight. But it's still a surprise round. Apparently the bird is still hiding, somehow. That is the most stealthy bird in the world. Let's see. Let's just have Lae'zel Missy step herself in there.
need to find a way forward.
Oh, I'm out of movement. We'll do a patient defense then. Yes, Lae'zel, your own people certainly do seek your head. Let's go ahead and drop a candle maybe for a little bit of weapon dipping here. I want to get a flaming hammer. Starting to get a nice little chunk of out of that Githyanki there. Actually, we'll do wholeness of body here. Can I not reach him? Oh, there we go. Oh, 1 HP left. Come on. Also, I just now noticed that Basket's not even in the fight. Let's have him join real quick. Gosh dang, 15 damage? Try not to sneak attack Lae'zel here by mistake. As funny as that would be.
This way.
Kill again.
Alrighty.
Have to keep going.
Just a few more hundred Githyanki to slay, and this place will be nice and homey again. Soulbreaker Greatsword. When wielded by a Githyanki, this weapon deals an additional 1d4 psychic damage. You gain a +2 bonus to initiative rolls. I think we finally found a Greatsword that's going to be better than the Susur Sword for Lae'zel. So we'll go ahead and put that on for her.
Never a dull moment. Moving ahead.
What other delicious combat does this place have in store for us? We're probably like halfway to level 8 now. Yeah, we're actually getting there. A milk can? Never really took the Githyanki to be milk drinkers. I guess they gotta get their bones big and strong somehow. Alright, Astarion, are we in range for a sneak attack here? We sure are. Astarion, you are disgusting with your critical hits, and I love you for it. Just throw a javelin at her. These guys aren't even going to get a chance to fight back, and I'm all for it. Oh, there's one up here. Okay, so they'll probably get a single turn. But they're probably terrified of the fact that we just came in here and started wrecking their shit.
On my way.
The invisible guy just jumps up right next to her. Or him.
Have I been this way before?
I'm blessed for some reason. I have no idea why, but I'm not complaining. Oh, we got our Infernal Robe back. And the Defender's Flail, which we'll probably actually give to Shadowheart here. Now she's got a incredible 21 AC, which is pretty good at this point in the game.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Breathe deep and move.
Hey buddy, how you doing? That was like the best surprise round I could have asked for. Alright, we'll just have Astarion come in here while they're distracted and pick open this gate. Oh, a natural one. I guess he's kind of sweating under the pressure of combat right now. Hey, how y'all doing?
Need to press onward.
I think we're just gonna have Shadowheart just jump right in the middle of this and just blast them with a level 4 Spirit Guardians.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Well, she certainly didn't like that much. We'll save our smites for later, because we got a few more battles under our belts to go through.
Let my name be known. Victory awaits.
I have an idea. Let's have Lae'zel shove Shadowheart into this person so that they can get that little Spirit Guardians here. Worked out beautifully. They didn't even get a single turn on us. That's all, folks. I don't have the best Porky Pig impression, but I try. I'm finally encumbered. I was beginning to think that I could just loot whatever I wanted without any kind of consequence.
Welcome, rest.
Oh, there's a dead tiefling here. I don't think I ever noticed her before. Well, we'll go ahead and cast Speak with Dead on her and see if she's got anything interesting to say.
Indolence breeds madness.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
A lot. We have a lot of selling to do, though. We are getting a lot of loot. And I'll be a rich man before I know it. Let's see what this tiefling has to say. I think she's the one from Act 1.
The corpse regards you, lifeless.
It sure is. I recognize her face.
Road to Baldur's Gates. Blocked. Took new path. Found monastery. Remembered.
Should have joined up with us when you had the chance.
A rhyme. Blood of Lathander. Hidden. Guarded by monks. Decided to look for it.
What is the blood of Lathander? Or how does this rhyme go?
East, west. Blood is blessed. Beneath sun, it finds its rest. Powerful relic. Valuable.
Stupid, stupid,
Wanted
stupid.
to sell. Start again.
Where can I find this blood?
Hidden. Inside. Couldn't find.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more.
She had a lot of questions we could ask her. It's too bad I can only ask 5.
One day I'll catch a break.
But there's plenty more Githyanki slaughter to be done. We are kind of hitting the end of the stream time here, though, so we'll go ahead and finish all of that on the next Baldur's Gate stream we do. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Thanks to everyone that decided to stop by and view today. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be doing more Baldur's Gate, or we might jump back into Mass Effect. But I will see you all then, 7 o'clock p.m. And y'all have a good rest of your evening.